If I just hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wishlist, and tipping the Clarissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so dearly. Let's see. Let's get a few just random messages while people are coming in, because I always like feel super awkward when I'm just like sitting here. Hey Flo, how are you, darling? Hey Carrie. Hey Steve. How is everyone doing? Hey, Angel. Yeah, Angel, I just got here. There's plenty of space. I'm so excited to be here. I'm sorry. It's been, it's this week because on the 23rd, Mars is going direct. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know how it is relevant because I've been getting a lot of rest. I don't know if a lot of you have been feeling or getting a lot of rest as well as just taking care of random things that need to be taken care of or kind of preparing in certain ways or whatever, because it feels like, when Mars moves direct, I feel like there's kind of that bow and arrow effect. So I don't know if anyone's been kind of feeling that or whatever it may be, but that's definitely been kind of present for me. I love that, Mr. Steve. Flow. Yeah, that's definitely been the energy of just like, and because it feels like it's like, again, it's like this, kind of in between energy. Hey, Skyler, love. Yeah, Mars went retrograde sometime in December. So if you can look back over the last couple months and see where you've kind of been pulled back in an area, I'm almost certain that you may be already seeing some sort of evidence of the release forward. Okay, for sure. Yes, you too, Skyler. How are you? So some of you maybe already be kind of like feeling that energy. If you're not, that's okay, because you will. All right. It's not quite, it's still, Mars has still got a couple days left in retrograde. Good. Good, good, good. But I feel like a lot of the focus was, oh gosh, night shift. Whew, that's rough. That takes some strength. I feel like, what was I going to say? Oh, the focus was of this retrograde was kind of maybe like how you spend your time, where you put your focus, where you, what you pour into, where your energy is going. There may have been a lot of clarity around that and things like that. So again, that's been going on since like December, like towards the end of December. So, oh, I'm so glad Jessica's home. All right, Miss Bridget. Oh, I could imagine. Hey, Bridget, love. I'll get you first on the list, babe. You got it. All right, let's see. Yeah, look, it feels like, you know, kind of in this pullback, right? A lot of you have been doing shadow work, and there's this opportunity, right? Here. Is there a new moon coming, too? Yeah, Skyler. Yep. The list is, we just got here. I've only been here for about 5 minutes, so it's open. It is open. All right, what does Bridget need to know, please? What does Bridget need to know? That kind of flopped around everywhere, didn't it? That might be an energy. Bridget, you may be feeling like a fish out of water a little bit. Kind of like, like a dog chasing his tail. Not quite like that, right? But it may just like be feeling like that. And this could actually definitely be tied into the energy that I'm talking about. Is because you may be feeling that release from that Mars retrograde. It's like within your energy, but there are a lot of things that are still, right? There's still some things that haven't moved in the physical yet. And so it's almost like this energy of like not quite knowing what to do with yourself. You're being encouraged in those times and in those energies, right? To like kind of adventure, like try new things, or just with this Knight of Swords, this curiosity here. It's like try new things or discover new things, or, you know, maybe like retry old things, Bridget. But like these would be like hobbies. These would be things that fulfill you, right? For sure. Okay, what else for Bridget? I feel like also there's, because we have, so we have a King of Swords with the Knight of Swords, and that's kind of that energy that I was picking up on, kind of like fish out of water type energy, or, you know. But then we have this King of Cups here, so I'm wondering if you're kind of predominantly in your masculine energy, which would make sense if you're if you're feeling like a fish out of water, right? Or kind of feeling like uncertain in some, you know, and whether it be in a large capacity or a smaller capacity on, you know, kind of not sure what to do with yourself type of energy. So that could be like this energy, this masculine energy. It does feel like though, with this King of Cups, this Four of Cups, this Nine of Swords, and this Magician, this kind of feels like, and with the Fool being at the bottom of the deck, also with the Judgment here, and the Queen of Cups, there's like this energy of taking like a leap of faith from that kind of fish out of water into that curious energy of, well, I don't know what to do with myself, so I'll find something to do. You know, like, I will, you know what I mean? It's almost like, put on that, that like, childlike cap, right? Your inner child cap. And just be like innocent in this like discovery. You know how children, they're like, you know, they're like sponges, right? It's like that type of energy. Obviously, you know, like going towards new or high vibrational things is what, you know, obviously. So yeah, so it's definitely like that's what you're being kind of encouraged to do, of just like, you know, put on that inner child cap and in discovery mode. Yeah, is what they just said. Discovery mode. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kara. All right, we've got, no, I love you, Michelle. So we've got Flo, and then we've got Skyler, and then Michelle sent in for one freebie. You're so welcome, Bridget. Thank you. Yeah, no, I really like that energy because it's kind of like, the divine is asking you as an adult to just be a child and that's got to be relieving. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy and be present, right? All right, Flo. Did you put a question? I don't think you can. But anyway. Flo, what's your question, darling? Okay. What does Flo need to know? What does Flo need to know? Ooh, we have the Ten of Cups. Ooh. Ooh! I just got super excited in my heart. Flo, there may be something very fulfilling. Something that's gonna make you feel very good. Like, I'm almost kind of feeling a little bit emotional. Okay, tell me more for Flo. You have released some sort of heartbreak here with the Five of Cups in the world, okay? And then we have this King of Wands kind of crossing. So there's something, there's like a cycle that you've ended with the world being here, or just some sort of like grieving or emotional pain, or like kind of, they're showing me like a dark cloud, right? Kind of like over you in some type of way. They're kind of giving me a little bit of like, not to say that you were in Eeyore energy, but that is kind of what this situation had over you, okay? I feel as though you've worked really hard on this, and there's something, because of this release here, especially with this King of Wands, you've been remaining optimistic about something, okay? And it's like you've been kind of, I kind of feel like with this King of Wands, this King of Swords, and this Emperor here, it's like you've moved from a space of letting this cloud, kind of direct you or be in control. It's like it's almost like you were kind of taking control here, if that makes sense. But also too, it's like not letting these emotions that may be coming up during this time overtake you, and taking that leadership role and knowing, that they're there to be released. And I feel as though you've been doing that here, especially with this world being this ascension. So it's like there is this Ten of Cups energy. This is probably that, this fulfillment. This is definitely probably what you're going to be feeling in that, like, that arrow shooting forward is this Ten of Cups energy. So once where you were kind of feeling, you know, heavy or weighed down by this like grief or this sadness, right? And it was like, you know, kind of lingering or looming. You've worked through this, and so now you're going to feel a lot lighter. It's like crossing a bridge. There's like you've been, you know, kind of crossing a bridge, and it's almost like memory lane, if you will, is what's coming through. And yeah, on the other side of this is fulfillment. And it's not to say that you're not already fulfilled, okay, but it is, again, it's releasing that heaviness, yeah, kind of allowing you to be more of an active role rather than, I feel as though you could have been in a space of observing, you know, kind of, but it's almost like this is also helping you step back into this like active role. You know, obviously you were doing exactly what you needed to do to heal from this. So, yeah. I love that. Yay! Yeah. Nice. Well, there may be a lot more inspiration or excitement or just fulfillment or joy that's coming, okay? Not to say that it's not already there, but it's almost like, you know, doubling or something. You know what I mean? Jumping from the 5 to the 10. All right, Skyler, my darling. You're very welcome. Thank you, Flo. Hey, sweets. So this might be for you. Obviously, I'll do more whatever your question is, Skylar, but we've got the Nine of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, which is definitely resonates with that energy of you kind of being exhausted in your current situation, right? Having to be resilient and like there's kind of this energy of it's almost like feeling like you have barely enough room. It's like you can only move like an inch at a time, and feeling like that is, you know what I mean? And every time you move that inch, I don't want to say that it's exhausting, but it feels like it's like there is like some sort of resilience here, because it feels like it's like this, it's almost like feeling like you keep running into the same thing. Yeah, but we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is an opportunity, a very generous Six of Pentacles opportunity. 1 plus 6 is 7, and then we have 2 more underneath that, which is actually 9, which is abundance. Okay, so there is this energy of you working through some things. You know, Nine of Wands, resilience is kind of like that, you know, it's like having to fight, you know, to move that inch, right? But it's a fight because there's this frustration of like, why do I only have an inch? You know, I'm like, my foot strides are longer than that. Why am I only, and that may be something that you need to like go within on a little bit here, Skylar, is that like that frustration with your like that situation in whatever aspect that is. Because I feel like on the other side of that, there is like all this money. Okay. And it doesn't necessarily have to be about money, right? But it's opportunity. It's things showing up for you in this physical world, like, right, with the pentacles, right? It's no longer up in the spirit or, in the ethers. Like these are things coming down in the physical. So these things already exist. They're already, kind of floating around in the ethers, waiting for you to move through this frustration with your current situation, understand your current situation and how you've attracted that, so that these can kind of rain down on you. Because no, this is not a life sentence. No. Okay? I get it. But just know there's lots of, like I said, there's lots of blessings that are kind of, it's like you've already they're already like, there's already momentum there. It's already kind of floating up there. It's kind of waiting on you, to move through this. It's like the divine already knew. What's the way forward from here? In, Skyler. Go in on this frustration. You know what I mean? Go in on, like, your frustration with the fact that you feel like you have to keep fighting. Feel that. I don't know if I'm picking up on your energy or if it's just, maybe this is something that kind of resonates with me as well. I'm feeling it personally in my solar plexus, your power source. So that would make sense with that Nine of Wands coming through. But yeah, that's the way from here. That's the way that you're going to get these to rain down on you. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, that's where they're all stored as well. Okay. And then the lovely Michelle sent in for, you got this. You got this. Okay. Just sit with it. Hey, there's this really good Reiki girl on YouTube. Hold on, let me tell you guys. I just recently found her. And I love it's great meditation. If you're looking for a meditation, or, whatever. Hold up. Let me find her. Alchemy Healing. Okay. Yeah, she's got all kinds of things on there. It's great to meditate with her. Okay. Red Bull. Somebody get Skyler a Red Bull stat. You're welcome, Skyler. Thank you. Oh, have the best time. Love you, Michelle. Dom, you can. Michelle did send in for one free. I don't know if you want to take it or if you want to give that to somebody else. Whatever you want to do. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem. You're so sweet. Okay, so let me know what your question is, and then and I'll yeah, just let me know what your question is, and I'll do yours here, and then we'll give away the paid slot for sure. And while she's typing that, guys, I forgot my water. I'm gonna go grab it, okay? Millie, I'm just going to get water, Bubby. Excuse me. Oh, wait. She said she just... General. She just wants a general. Okay. All right. Let's just get some general messages. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, my bad. All right. What does Dom need to know? What does Dominique need to know, please? Goodness. Okay, so we've got a lot of good energy out here, Dom. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups. This is you. There's something that you, this Page of Cups, this little raindrop right here feels like, you know, or it could be like a teardrop, whatever, feels like... something, this feels like something that that could have been maybe a little bit emotional, that you're gaining a new perception on, okay? You could have been feeling kind of emotional lately, or like almost, there's also something too, this inner child energy, or like past energy is what it feels like, kind of coming back up, okay? This makes sense, especially with what we were talking about with Mars being in retrograde recently. There's like this past, like coming back up here. Queen of Swords is in order to see it differently, perceive it differently, understand it differently, recognize what's happening differently here, okay? Then we have this Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, which is super awesome because there's like an opportunity that's going to come in very quickly, and it's going to move very quickly, okay? Whatever this is, or some sort of new beginning. We also have the Ace of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is, again, that perception, that clarity here, okay, around some sort of, and then, again, there's some sort of generosity here. Okay, this generosity could be coming from the divine. So this Four of Wands with this High Priestess, it's almost like this energy of this is also seeing the truth about some sort of generosity or kindness or gift or equal give and take or something like that, Dom. But ultimately what it feels like is like, yeah, things moving very quickly here. But there's like this energy of like something may seem what it's not right now, okay? Like something isn't as it seems, or like there's, you know, like smoke and mirrors or something like that, right? And it's all because of this perception. Yeah, look, there's a cloud in her eye. Okay? But I feel as though this is something that you have been, you know, either working on but this High Priestess with this Four of Wands is like, you're on the right path, right? Intuitively. There's something externally that may like be reflecting to you that may have you feeling like you're not on the right path or doing the right things or something like that. And that is this, from this, you know, this inner child energy or this programming or something like that. Okay, your world is reflecting that back to you. But it's like, as soon as you see this correctly, okay, because it's almost like, say for instance, Dom, you made a mistake in the past, right? Like, and you were really reprimanded about that, or you were really like, it's kind of like that energy, and it's almost like in this Mars retrograde, with that pullback, right? There could have been the kind of like a recreation or something like that. This is what I feel like's happening, is like there's something that's kind of recreated, but it's in order for you to gain a new perception. Your intuition is telling you you're okay, and you are absolutely okay. Okay? So, I heard actually like more than okay. Okay, so, but there's like, as you're working through this, right? And then, Dom, I don't know if you heard at the beginning, but like this Mars retrograde, it's Mars is going direct in 2 days. So, it's like been this pullback, right? And so if you've been kind of, doing that Queen of Swords energy, that work and things like that, which Queen of Swords is here, it feels like you have been. There is clarity, there is opportunity, there is movement forward, there is, generosity, blessings, things like that here. Okay, so not to say that it's necessarily all going to move forward on Sunday, right? It has to do with, closing out this old thing. But your intuition, this is a confirmation to let you know that you are okay. And whatever this is. Whew. Hey, Kristen. Okay, Irene, my darling dear. Hello, I did not know you were in here. Hey, Natasha. Yes, thank you, Dom. You're very welcome, and I will. Oh, goodness, Irene. Okay, let's see. Oh, God. I cut the deck at the Ace of Cups. Oh, God. Okay, let's let's say a little prayer. No. All right, let's see. What does Irene need to know about this situation? Is her brother going to marry this young lady from across the big pond? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more. Which is a yes. All aces are yes. Tell me more about this. Queen of Wands. Here's the thing. You know what? I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, we have this opportunity. Yeah. This feminine energy is very determined with this Queen of Wands being like this determined energy. Like there's a goal. I feel as though I'll have to be on this feminine energy, while Sweet on the exterior, I feel like can be kind of manipulative. Oh no, that light's not working. It's getting dark. You know, it's like this energy, this Queen of Wands energy is like she's got a goal and she's going to make it happen. Okay, she's seeing this as an opportunity. Maybe even this Ace of Pentacles more so as like a business exchange. Yeah, I feel like she's running. Not necessarily running from responsibility, but running from maybe like heartbreak, okay? Or, you know, it's kind of with this Five of Cups energy here. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Temperance, though, with the Eight of Cups, and I feel like this is your advice, is to just breathe, right? The Temperance literally says, just breathe, okay? And then we have the Eight of Cups. You know, this is not your circus, not your monkeys. You know, there's an energy of, I feel like, you may be kind of, there may be something here. It's like not your, like, this isn't your battle to fight, if that makes sense. Or this isn't your, you know what I mean? Like, your Eight of Cups, you're being asked to just emotionally disconnect from this situation. Yeah, Ace of Wands here. Because it feels like, you know, this is probably a life lesson for both of them. One that, you know, that is not, it's probably like in the contracts or something like that here, okay? Hey, Kristen. Sure. Yeah, we've got that that giveaway for sure. Yeah, I wondered if he still lived with you, Irene. You know, I'm sure I could see how that would, but it feels like it's, it feels like, well, you don't, you know, if he's married, maybe he should get his own place. You know, maybe this is an opportunity for you to, if he wants to be an adult and get married, then, well, he needs to be an adult, right? Maybe this is an opportunity for you to help him stand up, you know? Well, like the rest of the world, he's got to figure it out, right? You know? That type of energy is what I feel like. It's like, you know, how far can he push you, Irene? Sorry, I'm not judging at any circumstance or anything like that, but it feels like, you know, a situation where it's like, you know, it feels more so like an opportunity for you to release a heavy weight. You know what I'm saying? 49 is a grown-ass man. Or it should be. Like, if he wants to get married and do big boy things, then he needs to do big boy things. That's what you know what I mean? Yeah. There it is. Set your boundaries. Create the rules. You know what I'm saying? I know your compassion says that he's your brother, and and you should look out for him and things like that, and I understand that, but like, come on, don't take a mile if I give you an inch type of things. You know what I mean? Yes, you're very welcome, Irene. I love you so much. Okay. For Kristen, general messages, please. What does Kristen need to know? And a lot of fire and water energy here, which can cause there's an energy maybe with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands kind of crossing it here, and all these others kind of coming out. It feels like the current energy is, I heard specifically, like a little wonky, okay? Like, this isn't fun type energy, right? Like, I'm not enjoying this. Like, I thought we were supposed to enjoy life. Like, I thought that was the thing. And you are correct. We are absolutely supposed to be enjoying life. But it feels like there is, with this Nine of Cups being in reverse, there's and the Knight of Wands. With the Hangman, the surrender energy. There's something that the Hangman is, kind of put in that position so that they can see something a little bit more clearly. Sometimes the Hangman, it puts himself there, and sometimes the divine puts you in that position. And this feels like a situation where the divine has maybe put you in that position, and that's why this energy may be coming through, right? Of like, man, this is not a good time. Here's the good news, though. Here's the good news. We have the Six of Wands with the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands, which tells me that there is exciting things coming for you, okay? Maybe even like this Page of Cups is kind of random, but it feels like, gaining some sort of like control. Your emotions could have been a little bit high. Emotions could have been running a little bit high, and you may be, feeling more in control of that here moving forward, right? But as far as like enjoying life, Kristen. It feels like there are good times coming, exciting times, okay? Victory and action and, stability and security, right? The Four of Wands is the 1111, right? That's, mastery here. So it's this energy of like, while the divine has you in this, hanged position, right? While it may not necessarily be fun, keep doing what you're doing, because you are going to come out of it here, okay? Again, there is exciting times that are coming. Oh no, Chad, I'm sorry to hear that. Would you like a reading? I don't mind just giving you one, buddy. I don't know why I called you buddy. Like I'm talking to Michael. You're welcome. That's funny. No. Miss you too. I almost called you buddy again. What in the world? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Any plans this weekend, anybody? Chad, did you want one or no? I'm confused. Sorry. I don't want to pass you up. Hey, Meezer, Caesar. Oh, I like that, Mr. Steve. You got it. All right. What does Chad need to know? What does Chad need to know? Whoop. Yeah, we got the judgment and the anxiety here. The Nine of Swords. Okay. Oh. Hangman reverse. What's going on with Chad? What does he need to know? Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, okay. Okay, this is what's happening. So I don't know about your health per se, okay, and it may actually very well be tied into your health, right? Because sometimes mental and emotional things, right, blockages and things like that, they can manifest into physical manifestations, health issues, things like that. What it feels like, what's happening here is this judgment feels like a decision, okay? And this Nine of Swords is like anxiety. You're moving out of a space, okay? Hangman reverse. I feel like you're being encouraged to surrender, okay? Because you're moving out of a space of making decisions out of like anxiety or like almost like reactive. And again, I don't feel as though it's conscious. It's definitely a subconscious thing with it being the swords, right? Like your thoughts and things like that. But yeah, this feels like coming out of this, though, we have the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So it feels like a sense of direction, or like a movement forward, or something like that here with this, okay? Yeah, the Five of Cups. Yeah, but that's what this feels like. You know, sometimes when we get ourselves and, you know, we find ourselves in situations, right? Or, you know, the divine brings us in situations, and then rather than waiting on the divine, rather than surrendering and allowing, you know, the divine to kind of show us, we make these like quick decisions to control the situation. And I feel like this is something that feels like is being removed, or is needing to be kind of looked at here. I think this is kind of what's rising up here, is what yeah. But coming out of this, right, we have the King of Wands with the Eight of Wands. It's like, you know, I feel a lot of optimism there. So, and that's important. It ties into this, right? Being optimistic, being able to just have this faith and this trust, you know? Yeah. So this is what's going on, Chad, and this is so. However, this, like, wherever you're feeling this in your body, you know, sit with this. However you know, meditate on these things or whatever, or, you know, ask for guidance about this specific thing or whatever. But this is, it's almost like the divine bringing you into a situation, right? In order for you to be observant of the situation, observant of your thoughts and your feelings, get rid of the fear, and, you know, move towards that optimistic energy here, okay? It feels like it's you know, I hate to call it like a trust exercise, but it's bringing you, you know, it's building your trust with the divine, because our trust, oftentimes, if it is, you know, distorted by, you know, the people, right, in our lives, we have to rebuild that trust when it comes to the divine through our ascension, right? Like, it can be hard for us to trust the divine if we've experienced a lot of betrayal and things like that. So it feels like it's this is what's happening. Releasing control is what I just heard. Yeah. You're very welcome. I hope that you get lots of rest and you are on a quick recovery. Yeah, look, Four of Swords, rest. Yeah. Drink lots of water. Take care of yourself, Chad. Yeah. And put that shit on cruise control, would ya? I'm gonna pull these down. That's funny. Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Big or small? Any plans at all? Even if it is just resting. I just made a... That sounded like Dr. Seuss. Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Big or small? Any plans at all? That's funny. I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not. Sam, I am. You know? Proud of you. Proud of you. Under the bed cleaning. Back to basketball practice. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's crazy under there. I'm just pushing stuff under there, huh? It definitely feels like a weekend to get some, you know, kind of practical things done. You know. All right, guys. Well, I guess we can just wrap it up then. Unless if anyone else is wanting any, you know, Faye that's... Steve. Sage. Sage is good. True that. All willy-nilly out here. liable to cause a ruckus, you know? Yeah, I'll probably just be, I have no idea, to be honest with you. Like I said, practical things. I've been feeling like, almost like nesting energy, if you will. Last weekend I cleaned all the baseboards and things like that, and you know, I'll probably find another cleaning project and take care of some practical, boring stuff. Maybe it is starting to like kind of thaw out and warm up just a teeny little bit. So maybe we'll continue to surprise MAUI, this guy, with some trips and stuff to the PARK. You know. Yeah, well, he figured out how to spell OU, you know, the last letter. I'm pretty sure. Because I'll spell it. And then he gets excited, you know. He is very clever. He's so smart. Your husky's liking this weather? Yeah. He likes it, but I don't like taking him, you know. I don't like it. So. Hey, sure. I can take one more. Not to say that I don't, okay. I mean, I've taken them when it's, you know, freezing out and things like that, but it's not my favorite. Such a cutie. Have a fantastic evening, Skyler. Love you, darling. Yeah, I was gonna say, Chad, don't be sending out, don't be giving nobody your energy right now, buddy. You need to save that. You know, you'll be able to send out, you know, good energy to others, but you need it right now. You know what I mean? You gotta power up. Bye, Kristen. Okay, Nerisha, what is it that you need to know, my darling? Misa, are you getting any messages with these cards that you're pulling? Okay. Is Nerisha's family safe? from the hater family or the hater community. I really, yeah, definitely. But yeah, we have the moon here, which is shadow work, and then we have the Six of Pentacles here. Interesting. Okay. Page of Wands, yeah. Yeah, this is something that you need to emotionally disconnect from. You know, I think you know that, though. I just, you know, I feel like there's something here with this Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups, right? It could be like the root of this could be... You know what this feels like? This feels like you could be feeling like you, again, not consciously, but subconsciously, okay? It feels like there's an energy of feeling like you missed an opportunity, or like you are feeling left out by something that wasn't, it was like not for you. Right? It may have been like temporarily, but it was like, and not to say that like, but it was like, you know, the stories they talk about Nerisha, where it's like, you know, this guy has this, you know, really old car, right? And he takes it somewhere to sell it, and the guy's like, $200, right? He's like, no. He takes it somewhere else, and, you know, this person knows a little bit more about cars, and he's like, you know, another amount, whatever. And he's like, no. But then he takes it to somewhere who's like this, like, vehicle expert and, like, collects old classics and things like that, right? And he, you know, essentially he pays him, like, a shit ton of money for this vehicle. That's what it feels like if you were the vehicle, right? It's like... There's a situation that you are emotionally connected to, that's coming up for you, or like these energies are kind of like from this root, okay, of a situation that, you know, again, it feels subconscious. It's not like you're consciously like in this energy, but a feeling like, you know, left out or you know, even misunderstood. But again, it's with a situation that is not, you were undervalued, you were undermined. It just wasn't a good fit. You know what I mean? So this is what's coming up for you. This is this energy here. And this is the root of it. But yeah, your family's going to be fine. Your family's safe, for sure. You're very welcome. And Chad, that may be why you're sick, my dear.
Is it time to end it? Is it over? Are we done? You telling me to stop? You saying, that's enough, Mom. That's enough.
All right, guys. Well, Maui has spoken. He says you are done for the evening. So... Anyways, listen, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for just participating, having a good old time, spending time with me, you know. I love you guys. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great evening. And we'll see you later.